Greetings to Culinary Art 138-201. This is Chef Jack. I'd like to welcome everyone. If you made it this far, you're doing really good. I know none of us signed up for this, but we can do it. So this is a quick little video that is going to go through, kind of outline the class, and hopefully this is normally what we do the first day of class. Is I just kind of open up the Blackboard shell, and everything is through Blackboard. Start up. And first of all, I'll just step back and just, if you do have any issues with technology, just, shoot me an email. I'm always available. If we can talk on the phone, or we can also potentially do a collaborate session, which is kind of like FaceTime. But I'm just going to go through and hopefully try to explain what you'll need to do for this class. It's been abbreviated to 6 weeks, and hopefully 138 we'll be able to complete completely online, and there will be no, makeups. So without further ado, I'll start. So in the announcements page, if you go to announcements, this video, once I'm done making it, will go right here, and you can just click on it. YouTube, if you can't get it to go to full screen, you can copy and paste the link in another browser, and then sometimes you can get a full screen image on it. So here's pretty much the assignments, weekly assignments. So this class starts on March 14th. The first assignments are due on the 18th, which is a Saturday. And then everything else is due on the subsequent Saturdays. So you'll read chapters 1 and 2 in the textbook. And I'll go through all that, the textbook and everything, once I go through the syllabus. Read the chapters. Join in a discussion group. Every week there will be a little discussion just to keep us, in touch with one another. Even though we can't be face-to-face, at least we can keep in contact. And then take a quiz through Blackboard. And we'll continue the Excel project that you started in your 108 class. And I know there's a couple people that were not in the 108 class. I will work with you to get you caught up. And hopefully you are proficient in Excel. If not, you will be by the end of this class. And then it kind of goes through, week by week, everything that you need to do. And hopefully we'll be all done on I think it is the 22nd or 21st, whatever that Thursday is. So I'll just go up to the homepage of the faculty information. There is no classroom, but I will be at my computer for sure these times: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 11. You can always make an appointment. And if you email me, just put, I know pretty much all you guys, but it helps if you just put in the class room, what it is, 138, section 201, just so I know. And then potentially we can also do a collaborate session where we can, see each other and talk to each other. And if I do things on a computer screen, you can see what I'm doing. So that might also help. So if you click on the syllabus tab, there's the syllabus. After you read the syllabus, just click on the syllabus receipt form and print your name. And then I did a quick little outline of the points. So there's 96 points for discussion, 220 points in quizzes, and then there's 3 projects for a total of 466 points. And this is where the Excel project will be. And again, anyone coming from 108 can just continue on with the worksheet you started in there. And this is just kind of it. So the syllabus, you just click on the syllabus. I already had it opened down here. And so the syllabus will pop up. And again, dates of the class, office hours, going through number of credits. Everything is online. Now, the one thing, so the textbook for this class is the Professional Restaurant Manager, and it is now available free online. So if you follow this link, VitalSource, you can go to it, put in your student email account, and then they'll send you a link, and then you'll just sign in, and then you'll have access to that course textbook. And it will also be the same for the 105 class. So if you didn't already buy your book, you're in luck because it's free now. Let's see. So library resources. If you're in class, it's good to have thumb drive, or you can put everything on Google Drive or OneDrive, whatever you use. And then this is pretty much the same as what's in the announcements page. When everything is due, papers. And then this is a breakdown of all the points. So you've got 220 points for quizzes. There's projects, there's 2 papers, and I'll explain those in a little bit, and then 1 menu project. And those are all due at the last week of class. And then there's discussion. Every week there's 16 points for discussion, and each thing will be talking about what you read in class, or maybe if it pertains to something that you've done in a workplace, if you are working, or have worked. And it's kind of a time to kind of share good and bad management styles that you've seen. And then some of the characteristics for participation or discussion group. It really helps us stay connected, even though we're not together virtually. We're only together virtually. At least we can stay connected, exchange thoughts, ideas. If the discussion gets a little off track, I will bring it back onto track. And it's really to help, just deepen your learning process and understanding of this concept. Post initially, and then maybe come back a couple days later to see what other people have posted, and then agree with them, or share ideas, experiences. Your first initial post would be about 75 words. Grading scale, that's pretty standard, and the rest of this is pretty standard course material. I'm just kind of scrolling through it quick. And then kind of online orientation. And you do not have to take CompPub 798. Normally when you take an online class, you have to take that, but it gives you some kind of ideas on how to be a good online student, because it is different. And I know none of us signed up to be online teachers or learners, but here we are. And again, we'll get through it. All right, so that's it with the syllabus. I'll put him away. See if I can find there's our lovely Blackboard shell. Gotta like that. Now everyone's paying attention, right? You don't have your phone that you're really watching and not watching me. See, I can see you guys even through the computer screen. So, yep, pay attention. All right, so let's see. So basically, we'll go into the learning modules, and here they are for the 6 weeks. You'll just click into lesson 1. And for the first one, I did put in a Word document of the chapters 1 and 2. And that was kind of before I found out that you can get the textbook online, but there it is if you need to. I did put the PowerPoints in here. Again, it's just kind of extra material. If you do the reading, it should be enough with the PowerPoints. Just in case you didn't get your quota of PowerPoints for the week, here they are. Discussion group, we'll just click in there to introduce yourself. And if you have any management experience, and what you think the difference between a manager and a leader is. So they're just some general thoughts to our learning module. And then Yep, there's Maisie. She's barking. It must be time for the mailman. And then there's quiz for the week. And just remember, so you're going to have a quiz every week, due every Saturday by midnight in both classes, 108 or 105 and 138. So just remember that, 2 quizzes. And you guys will love me every Saturday night. Oh, Chef Jack, what are you doing to us? Anyways, you'll survive. And again, if you don't like the first grade, you can take it a second time. And then for papers, I did include a couple resources that you could use. One from METC. But you're going to have to write 2 papers. And they're due May 18th. And one's on alcoholic beverages. Sorry. And one is on non-alcoholic. So it could be anything about, it could be spirits, wine, hard ciders, fortified wines. What's the difference between scotch and whiskey or bourbon? How is it made? How is it processed? Are there any laws that pertain to it? Red wines, white wines. Let's see. And again, it has to be 1,000 words. And then there's kind of the parameters. If it's less than 1,000 words, submit it through Blackboard. And then non-alcoholic is, again, these are things that you could drink or commonly consume. Coffee, tea. What is coffee? How is it made? Is what makes different coffees, or what makes different teas? What's the difference between black tea, green tea? How is it made? What's the best brewing process? So again, it's really an opportunity for you to learn something that maybe you use but aren't really sure what it is. And like going back to alcoholic papers, like fortified wines. What is a fortified wine? Sherry, Madeira, Marsala, but what makes it a fortified wine? So these are, it really is going to help you enhance your just knowledge. And menu project, I'm going to wait with that, but essentially we'll create a kind of an all-star menu from kind of a fictitious, if normally we would, track the sales of what we're selling each week, but since there's no restaurant, I'll use sheets from a previous semester, and then we'll kind of keep track of what were the best sellers, and then take all the best sellers and create a all-star menu. See what that gets us. So there would be a menu, kind of an example of an all-star menu. So you've got shrimp bisque, which we always have, and then these were the 3 top selling soups for this semester: the lentil, the miso, and the beet. I think this was from a couple semesters ago. And then what were the best selling small plates, salads, entrees, and desserts. All right, get rid of him. Go back here. And I think that's it. I'm trying to make this too short because, I know you guys have all missed me. It's been like weeks, and I miss you guys. It's just, this is a really weird situation, but we'll manage. Let's see. I think that's about it. Again, so this is just a quick introductory video. During the break, I will make some more videos as people have questions or as I kind of look through this more. But this is just kind of a preliminary overview of what is expected for the 6 weeks, and we can do it.